And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
We are back
Oh,
indeed. 7 years. 7 years
man,
is
7 years
quite long.
later. All right, first question I have for you on this piece of paper right here. Uh,
Ooh, very
what is
official.
your name? Is it right there? What is your name?
What is my name? My
Uh,
name is Eric Campbell.
oh, okay, cool. I'm still Jackson Stone. And it's still the same. What is your favorite color?
Favorite color? Ooh, that's a good one. I'm probably gonna have to go with purple. Purple's a cool
Are you
color.
sure it's purple?
I think I'm pretty sure. Either like an ice blue or a purple, one of those two. But I'm just gonna
So,
go with purple now.
do you know what I'm referencing by chance?
I got nothing.
Mighty Python and the Holy Grail.
What is your favorite color?
Yes,
Red.
exactly.
No, green.
I mean blue. See, you fucked up right there. Went from purple, and then you're like, oh, I see blue. And I'm like, see, you just messed up. All right.
Down
Um,
into the pit you go.
since the last time we did a podcast, what films have you? Oh, sorry. What films have stood out to you, the most?
Ooh, good question.
7 years. So that means you've seen at least 10 films.
I've seen a good handful. It's an interesting topic because more and more films have been standing out nowadays and not in a good way. It feels like the industry is getting to this point where they're just tossing out any kind of idea or
Mhm.
any kind of new artist and get it out right away, and the quality really isn't there anymore. But one movie that I have enjoyed quite a bit is called The Menu, a psychological thriller, and it's just beautifully done. So I've enjoyed that one quite a bit.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one too. Yeah. I didn't watch it when it first came out. It took me a couple years. But I really enjoyed the concept to it. Such a interesting movie. The breadless scene. This meal
Mm,
is just a breadless scene for an appetizer. I think it was, what was it, like, just, I don't know. Was it what was it, like flowers or something like that were just on there?
I think so. I think there was one scene with that. And it's ironic because I didn't enjoy the movie because it was a great movie, because it was, standing up by any kind of acting or any other features. It's when it gets down to the core fundamentals of what a film should be, of
Hmm.
properly executing the idea of the filming and cinematography style, to the lighting, to how people are integrating on set, and just the chemistry that you see with their and how they're portraying their characters.
Hmm.
It's the essence and DNA of what a film should be was very well done. I think that's why it stands out to me per se.
Gotcha. Did you see Ready or Not?
I have not. No.
Oh my god. So like for okay, so like in the menu, the hero's that woman. I can't remember her name or even what the hell she looks like, but like for a female actress being like the top tier of being a kick-ass kind of character or whatever, in Ready or Not, it's like the most it's the best. It's the best. It takes a character who's just like a regular chick and it just turns her into I have to kill everyone for me to survive. And you just see the turn of her like behavior of how she used to be and how in this 24 hours she had to become something, or even less than that, like 12 hours or something. um do you even know the premise of it at all?
No, but that sounds intense.
Well, so she gets married to this guy who's like, they're like a billionaire family or whatever, and she used to work like retail or something. And so they play this game. But it's a tradition thing. Um, and if you get, let's say hide and seek, that says that, all right, so you're going to have to hide and we're going to have to go kill you, but we're not going to tell you that we're going to go kill you. And, and if you survive, that means that we all die and you live because we made a deal with Satan.
That sounds vaguely familiar, except for the Satan part, but I may have seen it.
Okay. For
But
me, it
yeah.
stood out. It was just like, I don't know. it just goes from like her wearing her wedding dress to her having to like rip it apart just to make like, I don't know, herself survive better, because those things are, you know, they're poofy, they're just in the way. They get, you know, it's so extra. So she had to like rip it up to make it more like just suited to her and ability to get around, which I thought was cool.
Right.
But yeah, I got to question 3, and as you see in question 4, there is no more questions because I ran out of questions. Um,
Well, that is my time, folks. I thank you
well,
so
that was
much.
it. Like, you know, for 7 years we all caught up with everything. All right, 2 movies, perfect.
All right. Life is very, very boring nowadays. There's not much going on, so those 3 questions pretty much sums it up.
Summed up the entire existence of 7 years.
Yeah.
Um, uh,
Uh,
yeah. I don't know. There's I don't know. I feel you on the film industry kind of just popping stuff out continuously. Sometimes, like, okay, so I used to really love A24. Like in the beginning, I thought it was such a unique company because they were very like, I don't know, they had this certain vibe. And they do
huh.
still have that vibe, but it's like for the most part, 90% of the movies that are put out are not that great. They're just not good. They're just not good. Um,
I can feel that.
which is upsetting because I'm like, I was very obsessed with like how because they were like a newish company, and I felt like they just had a certain niche to them, and they were just able to roll out these things. And you know, I feel like they were more stricter on what they were putting out. Um, but instead it became more of like, let's just get everything out like all the other companies were doing. Again, like Netflix was doing, Hulu was doing, you know, whatever. Like it just became kind of a more saturated market. Even during COVID, like it was like still a couple movies were being released every single month, at least a couple. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is still too much. Like they're still making so many, even when like there clearly was a time where it's, I don't know, a whole pandemic. That tells me a lot. That tells me if there was another pandemic that would occur, clearly they would be still putting out movies. Those movies, by the way, some of them are so bad. Oh my goodness, that Janice, she okay?
You alive over there? You doing all right? You good? I'm getting a head shake now.
Oh,
Do you need
okay.
some water? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Uh, um,
There's
that's
a cat
really
over there. There's a cat that's keeping Janice company. So.
oh good. Um, but yeah, oh, there was this one that was called Mine, which was literally a guy in the desert, and he's walking. He's a military guy, and he's walking, and he steps on a mine, and if you remove your foot from the mine, it blows up. So the entire movie, he's just standing on it, just standing on this mine for an hour and 30 to 45 minutes, and then at the end of it, he finally takes his foot off, and it's a dud. There's another movie where literally a car flips over and it's snowy out, and there's this one actress, and she's just stuck in the car the entire movie. And then there's another movie where a person was in a coffin the entire movie. I'm like,
All right, so I have a proposal for you. We're gonna do this film, and our budget is $75. Well, shit. Do we have a location scale? No, but we have an old car. All right, what can we do with the car? Just turn it upside down and toss someone in there and make it last for an hour. Got it.
for an hour and a half to almost 2 hours, please,
Yep.
for $75.
The next person comes in. I have an idea for an action film, but all I have is this landmine. Can we use it? Well, what else do you have? Literally just a landmine. You son of a bitch,
Just
we're
the
on.
landmines. What, you think I'm made of money? I think they put like a famous actor or something just to try to make it like stand out or something. I don't know. I uh I just can't really imagine these movies actually getting like, money back, like making the money that they spent back in any way. It's like you watch the trailer and even the trailer itself doesn't even hook you. I'm like, that's like the biggest part of a trailer. It always shows you too much. And if it doesn't even hook you, you
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
And I don't know. There's this theory, that Steve Jobs used to talk about, where it's like the people don't know what they want until you give it to them. And I feel like this concept of what exactly he said, they're taking it too literal, because recently they made Borderlands the movie, and no one's ever wanted or asked for that movie to exist.
Yeah, but I'm kind of intrigued with how it's going to be done though, because I have never heard of that. Borderlands the movie.
You didn't hear about it?
Nope.
I watched the trailer when I was sitting there in the theater. And I was like, "Oh." And like halfway through it, I'm like, "Oh, but why though?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
But in their
It,
defense, you either remake the same movie 17 times in a row or you try and come up with something different, and that is the different option right there.
that is the different option. God help us.
Fast and
I
Furious
just
79 or
I just
Borderlands.
it's just crazy because like these movies, they have such a high budget, like the amount of money that they get to make these films, and for there to be so many flops. Like, you know how like there was a good chunk of time of just Marvel movies just flopping, just like
Yep.
blup blup blup, or Disney movies that are just flopping because they're just trying to do a certain thing and like it's just not working. It's just not working. And I'm like, it just hurts me because I'm like, I'll never even make a quarter of that my entire existence. And you just made all that in a 6 months period.
Mm-hmm. It's
We're
insane.
poor. We're still poor. 7 years later, we're still poor. This has not changed. It still has been poor.
Yep. Hey, you want to go out to eat? Opens up wallet. You can pick one item off the dollar menu.
Yeah. Oh, what's a dollar menu? I haven't even heard of that. What is that again?
Is that thing at McDonald's we can get McDouble for like $1? I know I haven't been there in like 6 years or so.
Like 6, 7 years when that existed.
Yeah, it's
Um,
definitely not more
when
than a
when
dollar
I
now, right?
when I say we're going out to eat to a nice restaurant, I say, yes. So pick the McChicken, pick the nuggies, get the nuggies, get the 10 piece, high quality right there. That's $8.
As much as I don't like McDonald's, I actually do like their chicken nuggets quite a bit.
Yeah, the chicken nuggets are bomb.
Really?
Um, I learned that I guess the stuff that goes in people's eyes, that to help them get them hydrated when you whatever when you have the contacts thing in, and the little
Like eye
droplets float.
solution?
Yeah, so there's that specific chemical that gets used for those nuggets to keep them that like juicy and hydrated and all that stuff. And when I found
Weird.
that out, I went to go get them to try them out again because I'm like, wait a second, this is that? I gotta try this.
Huh, what a world we live in, huh?
Yeah. Meanwhile, like when the person that was telling me that, they're like, I will never do that. Meanwhile, they're like chugging like twisted teas and chewing on tobacco. I'm like, the picking and choosing stuff is kind of goofy. Either go all out or just don't. Just don't even bother. It's just like,
I,
there was this food. I know there's a lot off topic, but I guess it's just how life works. There's this brand called, I think it's Benzo. Um, it's like made of chickpea to make these like protein noodles. It's
hmm,
these orange boxes. I think it's Banzo. Um, anyways, so we tried it. First off, we found out that it's like the most sprayed, chemically whatever, most cancerous, most whatever, blah blah. So I'm like, okay, so this probably tastes really good then. It was not. It was not. It was so upsetting, Eric. You don't understand. Like I made the dish, and like I have this I actually bought the powder, like the white cheddar powder that you can actually buy in in cases instead of because when you get the packets of cheese and how much better that tastes
Mhm.
than trying to make your own cheese situation, how it just becomes kind of like almost flavorless or just doesn't really hit in the same way.
I can kind of
So
relate to
I
that, yeah.
I used the powder stuff that was like awesome for this thing because when I asked my girlfriend, I was like, "Hey, how does it taste?" She's like, "It's okay. It's a little, a little weird." I'm like, "Okay, well, I can deal with a little weird." And then when I dumped a lot of this on there, sacrificing this delicious, wonderful powder onto this monstrosity design that somehow got passed through all these different people on the board, when you take a bite of this, it is like I don't I don't know. It's like when you take a bite of it, it's just wrong. It's like, oh, you ever seen Vivarium?
Vivarium. I have not, but I'm
Oh
intrigued.
my god.
And yet I
Okay.
have like 10 of them set behind me.
Okay. So so it's okay, the best way to describe it is it's like fake food. It's like food that aliens have been told what noodles look like, and they were able to get that part, but they weren't able to get the actual texture part. So the way it falls apart in your mouth is just all wrong. And that's I can't even fully describe it to you.
Hmm.
It's maybe choppy, I guess. Uh but it was so sad to know that I wasted great delicious white cheddar powder that I paid too much for that bullshit. Um
First world problems right there.
It was so awful. Even people out there in third world countries would be like, "Why would you do this? Why would you make these noodles? What's wrong with you? I would rather eat dirt." It was just so bad.
That's so painful right there.
It was so bad. Oh God.
Oh, funny
I
story
just
about it. Since we're
what's
on mac and cheese, I'm kind of a Neanderthal, and I'm really bad with this. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a guy or I just mentally
yeah
not all there. But I
yeah
get fixated on one thing, and whenever I go shopping, like, yep, gotta pick up more of this. Yep, gotta pick up more of this. Like every time we go shopping, we have to add to it. And right now, we have a complete like drawer full of probably, I kid you not, like 6 packs of ghost cheddar cheese. I have like 3 or 4 packs of cream cheese. I have a big like block of cheddar, and just keep accumulating cheeses, thinking that we don't have any, just overflowing at the moment.
understandable. But do you have the Old Croc extra sharp cheddar cheese that I recommended to you personally?
I did not get it yet, but in my defense, I have not bought cheese since the time you brought that up. So, but
Gotcha.
next time I do buy cheese, I will get it.
Yeah, and I still have to buy that jalapeno one from Walmart that you sent to me that I totally have it saved here
The ghost
somewhere.
pepper cheddar.
Pepper ghost pepper cherry, yeah. Yeah. Yep,
It's a good one. It
you
is.
right there.
It is pretty good. There it is. There it is.
There it is. There it is. Man, amazing. Amazing. I can't wait to try it. We just have to go shopping soon when we have money again for food. Um,
Man.
man. Um,
So yeah, what about that food stuff right there?
yeah, I know, right? What about that food stuff? Um, I don't know. It's funny. This might be like the one video that I've made all year to upload onto my channel. So this will be the update. It's the high of uploading when like this, and then when like me, I'm like, all right, so now I have to pull up energy again, um, to continue to put stuff out. The problem is, again, I think it's that saturated aspect. It's that thing where something that used to mean something doesn't mean something anymore. So it just feels like because of YouTube's algorithm and all those other things have become so much that over time it really we talked about this yesterday how you're like, you know, these 15-second videos, these things, the attention span aspect.
Hmm.
Um, so it's like it's just funny. I'm sure there's like older people that are probably more into listening to, you know, people chit chat or whatever. I don't know. It's like it's such a funny thing now.
It is. I'm actually kind of surprised because I still listen to like Bob and Tom in the morning whenever I go to work, and I still
What
listen
is
to
it?
those talk shows. Bob and Tom in the morning.
Bob and Tom. What name? What
You
is the
don't know
name?
Bob and Tom in the morning? They've been doing it for like, I don't know, 30 years or something. But yeah, it's a talk show.
Has 4 people on it.
Yep. Bob and Tom, Christy Lee. I forget the other guy. I normally don't hear him.
Hot dog cheating, food challenges, and power outages. Huh. Sports talk. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
primarily two old white people that are yelling at each other about how dumb they are. And, people love it. And it's just like, yep,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. They literally look like the newscast people.
I've never actually seen pictures of them, to be honest.
Uh, Funny. Huh. Huh. Um, has there been any other films that have popped out for you that you have like been like, wow, I'm so glad this exists? Or even on the opposite, where what's the worst movie you've seen in the last 7 years?
Worst movie. Oh
Yeah.
boy. There were a couple interesting ones. Ooh, this is hard. I know there have been a couple that we pit on and we got like 15 or 20 minutes into it. Like, yeah, we can't do it anymore. But
What's that?
the
Which one?
PTSD in my head just blocked it all out of my head. I don't even know the names of them anymore.
What were they about? Your brain just completely
Yeah, it's blacked
buried
out. There's
the
nothing there,
hard
man.
spot in the mind, buried them so deep that even then it's like I don't even want you to remember anything about it.
Yep. But the
I can
bad
tell
thing with
you,
that, I can see it again, like, oh yeah, that looks interesting, and start watching and just go through that trauma all over again.
uh,
It's
well,
kind of ironic because there's one series that I brought up, and this
yeah.
is an example of it. Upload, like the first time we started watching it, I could not get into it. The acting
Oh, that TV
was
show.
not great. It
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
cheesy. It sucked. I did not like it. And then I saw a trailer for it. I was like, all right, this looks funny. Let's watch it. But that first episode, we shut off like 20 minutes into it. It was like, yeah, we can't do this anymore. This is so cringy and awful. And
But
like
then you
second
wind up
episode,
liking it.
third episode, it got so much better. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah. Okay. That's yeah. No, I mean, there's a few shows that I've been trying to, I've tried to watch Game of Thrones multiple times. Could not get into it. Could not get into it.
Never tried that one. Never tried it.
It's very like I mean, they say it's really cool and like all these things and blah 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 blah. And like, uh, God. But yeah, the for me it was the worst film ever. I think I told you it was the Sunset Sasquatch movie.
Why is that one ringing a bell right now?
Oh God. So, Luna's like, hey, there's this movie called Sunset Sasquatch. We should see it. And I'm like, okay. So we went to go see it. Sitting there, the first 10 minutes, I'm like, this is bad. But like, I'm just like, I'm looking at her, like, this is what she wanted to watch. And we sat there for an hour and 40 minutes. There was Sasquatches fucking each other. Sasquatches throwing shit at each other.
Hmm.
Sasquatches um um showing their like penises and stuff. Um and by the way, one of the main people that played Sasquatch was the same kid who played that Facebook movie, the social network movie,
Yep.
which actually might be the same kid that played in the Vivarium movie, actually. Um, Michael Keaton. No, no, wait, what the hell's his name?
I was gonna
God,
say Michael Keaton's an old guy. He's the dude that did the
yeah,
Butler
Michael
and
Keaton's the old
Batman.
guy.
Yeah, he's
Let's
like
see,
pushing 80 right
Sunset-
now.
he's up there. He made a good life. Sunset Sasquatch. Sa- Sasquatch Sunset. Sorry, getting that mixed up. Jesse Einsberg. Do you know what I'm talking about? This kid?
Oh, yeah. He did Zombieland.
Oh
Yeah, he was
yeah, okay,
Columbus.
yeah. So, um, he was one of the actors in it. By the way, there's no talking, in case you're wondering. There's just and it just goes on for an hour and 40 minutes. And at the end of it, you're like, okay, well, how's it gonna end? And it just ends with because there's 4 or 5 of them, and like there's only 2 left because they died because they're so stupid. And they end with just looking up at this statue of a Sasquatch at like a gas station or something, and then it just ends. And I'm like, I think this was the worst movie ever. And I turned to her and I was like, hey, uh, did you like it? She's like, no. I was like, you wanted to see it? She's like, no, I thought you wanted to see it. I'm like, no, I said no twice
I
throughout the
have
last week.
so many
I said
questions
no.
about what series of events Cam was like, "You guys, let's make a movie about Sasquatch. And no, let's have like
Thing is,
4 or 5 Sasquatches. Like,
the thing is, though, like I watched a Sasquatch movie that was really, really good. It was called "The Man Who Killed Hitler and Sasquatch" or Bigfoot. Which I think it was "The Man Who Killed Hitler and Bigfoot." It has
hmm,
Sam Elliott in it. Do you know who that
hmm.
is?
Name sounds
There's a
familiar, but can't put a face to it.
He's got a super deep, raspy voice. He's got the gray mustache, and plays in The Big Lebowski. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I have not, but yeah, I'm not sure it's the guy I'm thinking of. Like the main character or no?
Yes, he's the main character.
All right,
Oh
then
no! Sorry, no, he's not the main character. He's barely in the movie. The main character is Jeff Bridges, who plays the dude. But Sam Elliott. Here, let me just click this. You should recognize him. You might recognize him from
Oh yeah, I've seen him in a couple of things.
Family Guy too. He's like the mayor that took over or whatever. Um. So, anyways, he is the guy that kills Hitler, and then after like 10, 15 years later, he's retired, obviously, and the government shows up and they're like, "Hey, like we need you to kill Bigfoot because it's spreading this disease across Canada, and we need you to take him out. He's gonna kill off all the animals." And the thing is, though, it's a good movie, which is crazy. It's like solid from like beginning to end. I was shocked because like for such a name that's like the man who killed. Here, you see it right there. Kill Hitler and Bigfoot. And let me. So this is the image. There he is.
Oh
There's the
God, that looks
background.
awful.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's like crazy. I'm shocked that like this movie didn't get more notice. I don't know. It was just done so so good. And there he is carrying his gun and walking over to Bigfoot right there. It's phenomenal. It all feels it's all very like it's just done. It feels real, which I think is crazy because it's such a bizarre idea and concept and everything, and I'm like,
It
but
is.
they but they did it. They nailed it. They knew how to do it right, and they got it. And I'm like, more people should know about that than friggin', I don't know, the those big movies that flopped. Those
Right?
floppy movies, damn it.
Oh,
No one likes
I
those floppy movies. What's up?
I did think of a movie that we shut off pretty early. Let me see if I can find it.
It's called Cube.
No, it was about a Black Friday at a Super Center.
Oh, yeah, Thanksgiving. It's a Thanksgiving movie, the Pilgrim, right? Thanksgiving, sorry. Oh no,
No, it's
not Thanks.
literally just called Black Friday.
Oh.
It's about these employees that work in a store, and there's this disease going around on Black Friday, and they think it's just like a normal Black Friday thing, except it's some kind of really bad zombie apocalypse disease. Everyone's dying and forming together.
This is comedy slash horror. So did it seem funny?
No, it was very cringy. It was not good. You got so far, like, yeah, nah, let's
How
change
far
it to
did you
something
get?
else. I think we got maybe half an hour in, 35
No.
minutes.
And it was not good.
No, we were curious about the end, so we went to the end. It's like, yeah, no, it didn't get any better.
Wow. Um, you should see this movie, the Thanksgiving movie that came out last year. We watched it in theater. It's not worth watching in theater, but like it's just like how many horror Thanksgiving movies are there?
Or horror
You-
Christmas movies, or
Well, there's actually a lot of fucking Christmas horror movies. I've seen too many of those. The Jack Frost ones.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Yeah.
one that came out with the one dude from Stranger Things, Hopper, I think, and I think it's called Sleigh Bells. Like
Sleigh Bells movie.
maybe.
Horror slash adventure.
I know it's still pretty new.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Violent Night. Violent Night is the one.
oh, Violent Night. I know. I've heard of that one. 2022. Man. Uh. Okay.
It was actually
Yeah.
kind of entertaining that everybody just thinks he's a mall Santa that's drunk and he's at the bar and he's drinking and doing his thing and he goes into the roof for the first scene and the boss goes up like trusty out and it's like, hey, nobody can be up on the roof. What are you doing? And you just see the snake tracks and he's up in the air already and
Huh.
it's
So he's
there's
actually a
some
real Santa.
yeah, he's actually the real Santa, except he was in the military at one point, so he's having all these flashbacks and somebody tries to break into the house and hurt this family and he just has to, you know,
So wait,
kill
is it good?
It's it's not great, but it's worth watching.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. Huh. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Definitely. Always looking for, I guess, newish movies. I don't know. Christmas movies that are horror is always like, but why though?
Because everybody knows that Halloween is better than Christmas and Halloween needs to last longer, so
Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever see Black Christmas? Or Black, I think it's called Black Christmas or Black Night or Christmas Black or I think it's Silent, I don't know. I think it's Black Christmas.
I may
It's the
have.
one
I may have.
it's the one where the guy he uh maybe this one? I don't know.
Ooh, I gotta
Okay.
sneeze.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much a guy that escapes and it's kind of like Michael Myers. He he's a big guy that goes back to the house that he was grown up in and there's people living there and so he kills all the people in there. The story is very like not unique. It's just one of those slasher ones. That's all it is. Um, childhood movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Well, I think this will be all I got
Right?
for
Oh,
convo. What's up?
another bad movie. And I think we
Yeah.
got like 5 or 10 minutes into this one. It is really bad. I want to say it's called Slaughterhouse. It is about a serial killer sloth.
Slaughterhouse.
I want to say that's it.
Slaughterhouse. Let's look it up. Slaughterhouse.
And everyone's just like, welcome to the podcast. I would just be on my phone for a second.
Slaughterhouse. Oh, house. Is it an older movie?
I think it came out in 23. It's Slother.
Okay, that's why. God, Slaughterhouse. Okay. Sloth? Oh my god.
If that
That's
doesn't tell you how cringy the idea is and how bad any of the kills have to be for a sloth to be able to kill a person, then yeah.
wow.
Oh, it's bad.
That is pretty bad.
What you do? What you doing? Somebody just brought me a ball.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Yep, Pop.
Oh,
He's like,
Johnny
now he
yelling at
wants
me.
to play. He's like, you've been hanging out there, Dad.
It's too long. It's my time.
I know.
He's just happily chomping on his ball over there, and brother's getting angry. I'm like, no, you can't play with ball. It's about me. They're so angry. So angry at each other.
Oh. Cute. Well, I guess we're gonna end this professional podcast here. Lou just came back.
He's like, quick, close the laptop.
Quack. Obviously doing high-end stuff here.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. I guess those are all the words I can spew out in the last 40 minutes.
Hey, I'll take it. Oh, man, we gotta do this again. I feel like we need a little more time to prep. I feel like it was kind of... Yeah, that's
no,
it. We can do it.
You know what we'll do? I'll just take this one. It will take out the best parts, and then we'll just do another one, and we'll just combine that at the end. So it'll make it seem like it was all one fluent thing. We'll just wear the same exact clothing.
I can do that. I can definitely work with that.
Yeah. I mean, really, you only just need the shirt. You know, you don't even need whatever you're.
Right?
Just the shirt and and then I just need this. And this.
I was gonna go and shave my beard. My head just looked like a completely different person coming in.
And then I grow a beard.
Yep. But we have to
Okay.
deal with continuity errors where we kill like early section, late section, early section, late section.
Absolutely. That'd be good.
Oh, that's great.
All right. Well, hopefully Janice feels better. Oh God.
Hopefully.
Oh God.
Jackson is wishing that you feel better with the coughs. I'm getting a death glare.
Oh, perfect. Oh, good.
Just like, if I'm gonna die by coughing, you're gonna die too.
It's only a matter of time. Huh. God. Well,
Oh,
if you
God.
wanna waste an hour and 40 minutes, just watch Sunset Sasquatch, and
I can't wait to turn it off after 15 minutes.
yeah, no, I mean, if you get 15 minutes, I'll be impressed. Because, wow.
Is it better than Rubber? Like, there's my silver lining there.
Yes. No, sorry, no. Rubber had a story. This ain't a story. This had no story. There was no story. That's why it was so upsetting. It's just, at least Rubber is like, a tire that just decides to go rogue. Like, at least that's a story. This is not. This
I'm
is
still
just
disappointed that at the end of Rubber, they show all those tires and they amped it up for the second one. And I'm still waiting. It never came out.
I thought they made a second one. Like 20. I thought they made one like 2018 or
Did they?
something.
Did they actually do that? I hope they did. I have to go watch it now.
Oh wait, yeah. I mean, 2010. Sorry, 2010.
They did.
Is that unless I'm thinking like that was actually when it was released?
But no, they might not. I just saw a movie poster, but I don't think it was a. Yeah, 2010 is the original Rubber.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess I assumed it was an older movie. I didn't realize how not
How
that
amazing
far.
it was.
Yeah.
They spent $680,000 on that movie.
You know, for that price, it looks more like a $3 million movie. So they did a great job.
Yeah, the effects actually weren't bad with it. The use of practical effects were actually pretty well done there.
And
I can't even
the acting was
top notch right there.
amazing. 5-star,
Yep.
clearly.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man.
Alright.
It was nice chit chatting,
It
and
was.
we'll catch up again, and we'll figure out if you want. Just maybe send this to me,
Yeah. Yep.
and then I can just go beep boop 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 boop.
Sounds like a plan. I will do that and can't wait for the next part 2, or just continuation of part 1.
Part one of part 2, and 2 part 1. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, that would be great. Maybe I'll just throw random effects throughout the entire thing. So even though we're talking, they're just noises that are just going off for an hour.
And just do sirens come by the window whenever I look over and
Yeah, maybe I'll sneak a movie in there or something.
do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it.
All right, dude. We'll chit chat again. Maybe we'll play if you guys want to play more video games tonight. You know, we're down.
I'll be down. And
Great.
I do want to start probably just streaming those on YouTube or someplace and just kind of having fun with it and lighthearted. I feel there's better charisma with everyone working at it rather than just me trying to talk to myself awkwardly on screen.
Oh yeah, like record us doing the thing.
Yeah, just do a live stream then, and like
Oh,
as we're
yeah.
playing, it's
Oh yeah,
going out
that'd
to
be
the
cool.
world for 2 people to
Yeah.
watch.
I know there were so many like moments that were just so. How did he do this? How
Right.
through this? What
My
miracle?
favorites are, I can't wait to do this. Who the fuck put that there?
How the hell? Yeah. No, I know. It's
Anger
definitely
and rage fuels us.
yeah. Yes. Who knows? We could be the next big thing.
We could
You
be.
know?
We are.
Could be.
We will be.
We fucking could be though.
I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. But yes, I will catch up with you later. I enjoyed doing this one. I can't wait to talk about more topics, get more in depth
Yeah.
with things, and see where life
Yeah.
takes us next.
Cool. All right. See you, Eric.
Yep. See you, Jackson.
See you, buddy.
Till next
Have a
time,
good
buddy.
day. Enjoy mini golf.
We will. We will. Alright, catch you later, man.
All right. See you, buddy.